Hello and welcome. I'm Mike Duncan with Red One Realty. If you're watching this video, you've either listed your home as a for sale by owner or at least you're considering it. Well, this video was made specifically to help you in this process. And if you're asking why would a real estate agent help me to sell my home as a for sale by owner? Well, it partially has to do with why I got into the industry, and that was to help people. And if you ever use an agent, I'd like the opportunity to partner with you on that sale. Let me be upfront. This is not a sales pitch to talk you out of being a for sale by owner. I'm not going to tell you not to sell your home on your own, but I am going to be very honest with you about the challenges that you're about to face. Here's the reality. For sale by owner listings represent just 6% of all home sales nationwide. It's at a historic low, and it is decreasing. Only 10% of for sale by owners successfully sell without eventually using an agent. For sale by owner homes sell for a median price of $380,000, while agent assisted homes sell for a median price of $435,000, a $55,000 difference. There's a question within those numbers that you may want to ask yourself. Are you really going to save money? Here's the kicker. 87% of successful for sale by owners, even though they've successfully sold a home on their own, say that they would use an agent the next time they sell. Why? Because it's harder than it looks. It can be very complex, very complicated, even risky. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means you need to avoid the three biggest mistakes for sale by owners make. And also, if you'll stick around to the end, I'll show you how our co-op program can help you reduce your cost while also avoiding these pitfalls. So, let's dig in. Mistake number one, not pricing your home correctly. I can't tell you how many sellers have said to me, let's add $5,000 or $10,000 so we have room to negotiate. Big mistake. All you have accomplished is to reduce the number of showings that you're going to have. But look, I get it. Your home's special. You've built memories here. You know every upgrade you've made, and you probably remember every sacrifice that you made to do them. Your home feels like it's worth more than some computer algorithm says. I totally understand. But here's what actually happens when you price it wrong. Buyers filter searches by specific price brackets. If your home is listed outside of those ranges that they're looking in, whether it's too high or too low, it literally just never shows up. When I price homes for clients, I focus on two things: active price brackets and showing activity within that bracket in your area. Your pricing goal isn't to determine what your home's going to sell for. That happens during negotiations. Your goal is to drive the most buyers to see your home. More showings equal more offers. More offers equal better terms for you. If you're priced too high, you won't get showings, at least not the maximum amount of showings. Eventually, you'll be forced to reduce the price. And when you finally drop the price, weeks, maybe even months later, it signals desperation. You've wasted time. Train buyers to wait for the next price cut. So what's the solution? Price it at fair market value from day one. Pull a competitive market analysis, a CMA, of homes similar to yours that is sold within the last 90 days. Same neighborhood, similar square footage, similar condition. Adjust up or down based on your home's unique features. Then price within 1 to 3% of what those homes actually sold for, not what they were listed at. Then focus on the price brackets closest to your home's value. Look for the most active showings close to that value and price your home within this range. This will increase showings, sometimes even double the number of showings. Do this right and you'll attract serious buyers immediately. Instead of sitting for months, you could have offers within weeks. And this is critical. If you get it wrong, react immediately. It's tough to recover from bad pricing, but it can be done. Just please do not hesitate. Mistake number 2, poor photos and limited marketing. Let me show you something real. This is an actual for sale by owner listing I found today. Does this photo make you want to see this home? And if you're asking where is the picture of the home, I asked that also. It's a good question. There is actually no picture of this home. Now, most of you wouldn't go to this extreme, but I use it to show the importance of professional photography. Now, look at this one. Good angles, professional lighting, clean composition. Different story, right? I pulled up 4 for sale by owners for this week, and here's what I found. One had 14 photos, another had 12, one had 5, and another one simply had 1, a single photo. You should always have 30 to 60 photos, or even more, depending on the size of your home, but never under 30. Here's the truth. 90% of buyers start online. They scroll through hundreds of listings in minutes, and they make snap decisions in seconds. Bad photos, they keep scrolling. Professional photos, they stop and click. You don't want them scrolling, you want them clicking. A professional photographer will cost you $200 to $500. This can be covered in our co-op program, but either way, it's non-negotiable. Good lighting, wide angles, virtual tours, drone footage if necessary. This investment pays for itself in higher offers. Now things get worse for most for sale by owners. They only list on their own website or Facebook page, marketplace, but serious buyers are searching Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, Realtor.com, Homes.com, all fed by the local MLS. If you're not on the MLS, multiple listing service, you're invisible to 90% of the market, especially to real estate agents who represent buyers in over 90% of all home sales. Getting on the MLS will cost you anywhere from $150 to $500 if you do it on your own. But this is also covered in our co-op program. But it's worth every penny because it puts you in front of real buyers with pre-approvals, agents ready to make offers. I've seen homes sit for months as for sale by owners with bad photos and no MLS listing. Get professional marketing, professional photos, proper distribution, and sell for 15% more because buyers could finally see the potential in their home. And even though those things are all basic, but here's some things that I do for clients that most for sale by owners can't do or don't do. I create a dedicated property website. It's easy to share, easy for your family, your friends, for you to promote. Then I run targeted Facebook and Google ads to active buyers searching in your area and your price range. Second, you've heard of the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of the salesmen make 80% of the sales. This holds true in real estate as well. I maintain relationships with hundreds of top producers who have pre-qualified buyers searching right now. Your home gets in front of them immediately. Third, reverse marketing. We directly contact nearby residents looking for buyers who want to move into that neighborhood. This can be extremely effective. Mistake number 3, missing legal protections and getting outmaneuvered in negotiations. This is the one that costs the most money, and here's why. Selling a home isn't just shaking hands on a price. There are contracts, disclosures, inspections, appraisals, financing contingencies, lien searches, title issues, repair negotiations. The list goes on and on. Each one of these has specific deadlines that must be met. Miss one, there may be no going back, and you could be legally liable. And here's the real problem. You're negotiating against a buyer's agent who potentially does this 50 plus times a year. They know exactly what leverage they have. They know which contingencies protect their clients. They know how to structure contracts in their buyer's favor. Without representation, you're just simply outgunned. Now, some people say, I'll just hire an attorney. Here's the critical distinction. Attorneys help with contracts. They don't negotiate real estate deals. That's like hiring a mechanic to drive your race car. Different skill set. I've worked with sellers who went alone and ended up in these situations. They negotiated what they felt was a great deal, but the contract had clauses that cost them thousands. They missed a serious issue that came up during inspection, stuck with major repairs. They didn't disclose something properly, faced legal liability even after closing. They accepted contingencies that allowed their buyers to walk away at the last minute, and they did. I've seen for sale by owners lose $10,000, $20,000, sometimes even more, because of mistakes that proper representation could have prevented. So what's the answer? If you're going completely alone, at a minimum, get a real estate attorney to review everything. That's $300 to $1,500, but it's cheap insurance. But for some of these issues, we have built something better, which I'll explain. Several years ago, I kept seeing for sale by owners struggle with these same issues. So I created our co-op partnership program specifically to help. And here's how it works. You get professional pricing strategy with a CMA, professional photography and marketing, which is covered, MLS listing, which is covered, dedicated property website, targeted digital advertising to active buyers, access to my network of top producing agents, guidance through the entire process, negotiation support, and contract protection. In essence, you have a real estate professional in your corner while you continue selling your home as a for sale by owner. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Mike, won't I have to pay you commissions? Here's the key, and this is important. In partnering with me, you only pay me if I bring a buyer with their own representation, and here's the real key. You only pay if I sell your property for more than you can get on your own. If the offer I bring is less or even equal to what you can get yourself, take your offer and you pay me nothing. My goal is simple. Put more money in your pocket, and if I can't do that, then why would you want to pay me? So yes, you may end up paying me, but only if I deliver a service that makes you more money than you can do on your own. Plus, you get expert protection on the biggest financial transaction of your life. That's not an expense. That's insurance with upside. So if you would like someone in your corner who knows the market, knows contracts, knows how to get the best outcome, well, that's just what I do. Reach out and let's discuss your home. What's it really worth? If the co-op program sounds interesting, let's have a no-pressure conversation. And it's just a conversation. If it's not good for you, it's not good for me. And hey, if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. I have more videos coming to help you navigate this process. And I would like to say thank you for watching. I'm Mike Duncan with Red One Realty, and I am here to help. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.